Okay, let's move on to talk a little bit about Canvas. Canvas is our learning management system that we use here in Broward County. It houses lessons, quizzes, activities, links, different things that the students can use within the learning in class or at home. It is accessible from home. It's our initiation into slowly moving into blended learning. Blended learning is blending face-to-face learning with the teacher with online learning. It is more individualized for the individual students. I can post things for individual students, or I can post things to Canvas for the entire class. Some other sites we use are MobyMax. MobyMax has everything on it. It has reading, math, science, social studies, phonics, spelling lists, vocabulary, language, all kinds of things. Fact fluency, which is very important for the students to to have in third grade fluency with their math facts. Um, you can go to mobymax.com. The sign-in information is in your folder, your open house folder, there at your table. It is the same login information the students use for Canvas, their O6 number and their birthday with the capital P, 2-digit month slash 2-digit day slash 4-digit year. We also use Prodigy. Prodigy is a math game that the students love, so I went ahead and signed them up for that. These two, MobyMax and Prodigy, are not required. The only thing that's required at this point is Reading Plus, because it's important that they get the Reading Plus done, because there is proven to show gains for in reading for the students. And I also use Blooms for communication with you about their behavior, their homework, class announcements, things like that. Responsibility in third grade is a big deal. Second grade and third grade are very different. There's a big jump between second and third grade. When I looped several years ago with my students from second grade onto third grade, I had students that were doing very well in second grade that started to struggle in third grade because it is such a big jump. Please remember that when things come home, especially grades and reports and things like that. Please keep in mind that it is a big jump. So responsibility is a part of third grade and adjusting to third grade. Their planners need to go back and forth every day. Needs to come to school every day. Needs to go home every day. They always need to have a book in their backpack so that they can read for 30 minutes for their homework. When they get home, they should be emptying out their planner, doing their homework, and then bringing you their homework when it's complete to have you sign the planner. You should not have to chase them around the house asking for their planner and to see their homework. They should be able to take the responsibility to bring it to you when it's complete and when the planner is ready to be signed. The behavior system I use is hanging there on the bathroom door. It is a rainbow behavior chart like most other classes in the school use. There are times when students do have to clip down. Once they clip down, they're not stuck being clipped down. If they clip down in the morning, they have every opportunity later in the day to clip up. A lot of times, I won't necessarily clip a student up physically, but in my head they have clipped up. Um, Sometimes the clip will be on green at the end of the day, but in their planner where I color the color that they are for that day, I'll color either blue or purple or something that shows what kind of day they did have. I may not have necessarily clipped them up physically, but in my head I've clipped them up, and it will reflect that in their planner. I also, over the summer, read a book about gamification in the classroom, and I came up with this idea for Build a Disney Park. It's an incentive for the students for different things, good behavior, getting work done, things like that. Um, They can earn points for different things, getting a compliment from teachers, um, completing a certain number of combos in Reading Plus, if a whole table has their homework, things of that nature. Every table you can see has a different Disney park, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and Animal Kingdom. And they can earn points. And when they earn 20 points, they can use those points and earn a ride for their park. And that ride will be taped down onto the table for the table that earns it. And then, so right now they're working together as Imagineers to build their parks. But then once they have earned the 5 rides that I have designated for each park, then they will be working on their own as cast members. And they will work their way up from a food concession stand worker all the way up to a character cast member, such as a princess or a superhero or Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse or something like that. So I thought that would be a fun activity that we could do this year, kind of as an incentive for positive behavior. And then I also use Blooms to record that to record the behavior and the homework, and then that goes home. Goes home, and you can see that within the app or an email or whatever you receive. Scholastic book orders are in your folder, your open house folder. They'll be sent home monthly. The due date is on the front. Due to the rescheduling of open house because of the hurricane, you actually have September and October book orders in your folder there, and they are due Wednesday, October 11th. If you are paying by check, please make it payable to Scholastic, not to me. If you do want to send in cash, that's perfectly fine. I usually order as well, so I can just put your order on with mine and use my card. I don't see a dictionary in the September or October flyers. However, if you do come across a dictionary at some point in Scholastic, that might be a good thing to purchase for your child. Some other technology that I use within the classroom, you've all been signed up for Blooms. I've done that for you. If not, I'll give you the code at the end of this presentation for you to go ahead and sign yourself up for Blooms. I also post things on Twitter, pictures, videos, things like that. I don't use Periscope too much in the classroom. It's a live streaming app. I was actually going to use it for open house, but it didn't work out this year. Like I said, we use Canvas, the learning management system. We do Skype. We do a activity called Mystery Skype, where we Skype with other classes around the country or around the world, and the students play a geography game where they ask each other yes or no questions, and they try to figure out where in the country or the world the other class is located. And then Donors Choose is a website where I can create a project and ask for donations to buy materials for the classroom. And if I ever put a project up on there, I will send out a note or something making you aware of that. These FSA dates are pre-hurricane, so I'm not sure if they are going to change or not. We have not received word yet. As of right now, or I should say as of before the hurricane, the reading FSA, the English Language Arts, which is paper and pencil based, will take place on April 10th and 11th. The math FSA, which we're not 100% sure if it's online or paper-based. The end of last year we heard it was online, and then we heard it was paper-based. So I guess we will wait and see what actually happens. That should take place sometime between mid-April and mid-May. So please try not to schedule vacations during that time. We wouldn't want your student to miss the FSA and have to make it up in testing conditions that they're not necessarily comfortable with. Thank you for attending open house or watching the video, whatever capacity you are receiving this information. You can reach me via email at the top of the screen there, or through Blooms, and there's the class code for Blooms, X3AQKN. This PowerPoint, if you want to go through it at your own pace, can be found on nearpod.com. The code for that is TGKWH. Please feel free to send me any questions via email, via Blooms. I will certainly respond to you as quickly as I can. I know that it's difficult not being in the same place to do open house, but I hope that this is helpful to you. And like I said, you can communicate with me through email, through Blooms, and I will communicate back with you, addressing whatever needs you may have or questions you may have as quickly as possible. You can also follow myself and the school on Twitter and Instagram. Again, thank you for participating in the open house in whatever capacity you did participate. And I hope that the rest of the year is fun and exciting, and I look forward to it. We've been doing some good things so far, and I'm super excited to see what more we can do this year with your amazing students. So thank you very much, and have a good rest of your day, and bye.